some of their imaginations. We've done some dumb things. Now we're going to do some really dumb things. So you all just won a band competition. You all just won $100,000. With that $100,000, you just got your dream car. The car that you've always dreamed of owning, it's now yours. You can't wait to take this car out. You can't wait to show it to all your family, all your friends, and they're not going to believe, because of this band competition, that this car is yours. So let's keep our eyes closed one last time. Everybody sit up nice and straight. We're going to take this car out for a spin. Go ahead and start the car up. All right, everybody put your seatbelt on. Perfect. Go ahead and pull out, and you can hit the radio. We'll see what's on. All right, as you're driving down, if you look out the right-hand side, you see one of your friends, give them a wave. Perfect. You look out the left-hand side, you see another friend, give them a wave. Perfect. You want everybody to know this car is yours. Everybody go ahead and watch your phone. Give yourself a selfie. Perfect. On the count of 3, you're all going to hit a speed bump. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now we really want to see how fast you can get this car to go. So right now you're all going 45 miles an hour. Take it from 45 to 50. Let's go from 50 to 55, 55 to 60. We're going to see if we can go all the way up to 100 miles an hour, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80, 80 to 85. Really hit the gas as you go 85 to 90, 90 to 95, 95 all the way up to 100. All right, everybody pull over. All right, this cop just caught you driving 100 miles per hour. This could get you in a lot of trouble. You could lose your license for a year. But I have good news for everybody. This police officer has said, if you can give him an excuse that he's never heard before, if you can come up with a creative excuse he's never heard anybody say before, he's not going to give you a ticket. So you don't want to go to jail, you don't want to get fined, you don't want to lose your license. So make sure you're creative as to why you were driving 100 miles per hour. So Sky, right here on the end, what were you going so fast for?
I was in a race.
You were in a race? Oh, good. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
My coffee was getting cold.
Your coffee was getting cold, I had to get home? Okay, how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
My dog's home alone.
Your dog, you had to get home to your dog? How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
My grandma fell down the steps.
Your grandma fell down the steps? How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
I have to get home to my fish tank.
You gotta get home to your fish? Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
I gotta eat my food.
You gotta eat your food? And how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
My wife is pregnant.
Your wife is pregnant? Okay. What did it? Boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl? What are you gonna name her?
I don't know.
Not sure yet? Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
It's the last time I feel the wind in my hair.
It's the last time you could feel the wind in your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
I dropped my pencil.
You dropped your pencil? Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
Going to my friend's house to tan.
You were going to tan? Okay, how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
I gotta go milk the cows.
You gotta go milk some cows? Yeah. How about right here? What were you going so
My
fast
dog was on the loose.
for? The dog had to find them? How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
Had to walk my fish.
You had to walk your fish? Okay, how about right here? What were you going so fast for?
Go to McDonald's.
Had to get some Mickey D's? Okay. How about right here? What were you going so fast for?
My mom is making dinner.
You had to get home for dinner? All right, I got good news for everybody. The police officers loved your excuses. They thought they were awesome. He is not going to give anybody a ticket. So you can all take a nice deep breath in and feel good about that. Then you can all open your eyes. Find me here on stage. You're all doing a great job sharing your imagination as we go ahead and sleep and sleep. And sleep, 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 and sleep, and sleep, 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 and sleep.